I know where I want to go.
Right.
I know where I want to
Yeah.
go. This is old. This is old news, but I just want to talk about it for a second.
Talk to me.
Huh?
I feel like I know where you're gonna go. Go ahead.
LeBron
Yeah.
and Stephen
Yeah.
A. Smith. Since you talk about the NBA,
Yeah. Yeah.
how you feel about the Bronny situation? I'm like, okay,
Um,
uh, LeBron and Stephen A. That's old news. Really, we all know what happened. Uh,
yeah.
First, how do you feel about the whole Bronny situation in
Um.
general, and what you felt about what LeBron did, even though it's old, just real.
Man, Bronny coming in, he wasn't like any other prodigy child of an NBA player. He was the chosen one child, so that came with a lot of scrutiny. And for a young kid trying to figure out his own way, building his own name when your dad right next to you, that could be a good for protection, but it also could be tough because everybody's still not gonna see you for you. They're gonna see you for your pops. So you really got to work twice as hard than you should have, in a sense. And so, but he was the 55th pick, man. I
He's
mean,
the 55th
a
pick.
55th pick in the
He's
second.
playing like the 55th
Right,
pick.
so you
Yeah.
gotta now. If he was a lottery pick, top 5, top 10, then we'd be like, all right, let me see something. But you gotta let that kid like grow. And then I watched shouts out to Gil Serena. That was a podcast. It was pretty dope, and they had Stephen A on it, man. And
I didn't see it, but I heard about
I
it.
had to listen to it, and he was like, Stephen A wasn't attacking LeBron James as the player with it, but he was like, he said that he wanted his kid right next to him, so he put that pressure on his child. Like
Yeah.
all Stephen A was doing is now you put him in the pros. Now he has to talk about it because he's a pro athlete now. So you got to get criticized. He got to get analyzed. And I think I'm not a father, so I don't know that side, but I think you want to protect your own, but he wasn't looking at it from a media standpoint. Braun wasn't. He was just like, yo, man, chill out because you have a name, you have a voice. If you talk about heavy, how everybody else is going to come. But it's like, it's a part of the game.
That is hard.
But did you prepare your son for this part? Matter of fact, maybe you prepared your son, but you didn't prepare yourself for what you'll have to watch your son go through because it ain't like your dad was in the NBA. So you don't have that reference. He's just going off of being a father and the emotional aspect of it. So
That's a hard thing. I will say that you can't exempt Bronny from uh any critique
no.
because that's his profession now.
Yeah.
As a father, that is oh my God, I can't even imagine. First of all, as a father I have no problem with what LeBron did. As a father, because I would do it too, even if I know, even if it's wrong.
Yeah.
I'm going you going to protect your son.
Yeah.
Like that's just that's why I say like he's in a hard. And the thing is, while I can't be mad at Stephen A. Smith for doing his job.
Yeah.
At the same time, this is the media game.
Yeah.
This is why this is the media game, and Stephen A. is like the Jordan of sports. And the thing is, one thing we all know is it thrives off of ratings. It
Yeah.
thrives off of views.
Yeah.
And somebody like Stephen A. Smith absolutely knows what's gonna rise the views. So on one hand, it's and this is just me speaking hypothetically. I don't know, but on one hand, LeBron could see it as if, okay, my son is gonna, Bronny's level of scrutiny is gonna be more than everybody else just because of who his dad is.
Yeah.
And on that, it would almost seem as if, okay, LeBron, you kind of set you up, but it's like at the same time, his son's dream was to play in the NBA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, anywhere.
And so okay, I have the capability of I'm pretty sure like they may not be they, they may not have been ready for this level of scrutiny, but I'm pretty sure LeBron was on Bronny like, you sure you want to do this?
Right.
I hope so, anyways. But
he wasn't doing that for himself though, because Stephen A's point was he thought it was a weak move because simply you could have pulled me to the side. You could have called me. You know what I'm saying? Like if it in some real man situations, hey man, let me holler at you right quick.
Yeah.
Cause what I'm gonna say, I don't need the public to hear. What I'm gonna get off of you, I want you to clearly understand no distractions. Like the fact that he went in the middle of the game.
Well, after the game, yeah.
Well, after the game, but with live TV on there and did it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what I'm saying, the optics of it look bad.
yeah.
But I'm looking at it from a father standpoint, and I'm looking at LeBron. Okay. He's at the end of his career. Okay, that may be one of the reasons, but he's at the end of the career. This is Mr. Flawless as far as image wise. Outside of a couple, like this is like no. This he like him and his team don't miss when it comes to building his brand.
Right.
So someone who takes their brand as serious as LeBron does, my thoughts would be what would drive him to the point to say, okay, bump, you know what I'm saying, F it. After the game, when I see you, I'm gonna see you. What pushes someone like that to that? That those are questions that I ask as a father, and it's like because it's difficult because like of course my son, I know okay, I'm me.
Right.
So if I don't know that my son is gonna catch it worse than everybody, then that's on me.
So let me paint that scenario for you. That I was listening to him. So he was saying that Bronny got in the game, and Bronny was playing, and then there was a moment in a timeout where Bronny saw Stephen A, and Bronny had this look like defeated, like depleted, like and Bron saw that.
Yeah.
And so he got that reaction, and that's when you. So as a father, knowing that your son is going to play sports or go in any competition or going through a job situation, and he sees the people that critiquing him because he's in a certain dynamic, a certain profession, but as a father, you see that.
Yeah.
Do you automatically react the same way?
Yeah, I think it's kind of like. Then I'm gonna go out. I got another topic real quick.
Cool.
I don't know. It's difficult. We can go out. Like it's as a father, like you may not make. It's really hard because one thing. Now sometimes like you got to use wisdom. Sometimes the best way to like. Sometimes you have to you have to allow your kids to experience things. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't hold their hand in every situation. You can be there, but you have to allow them to maneuver through certain situations. So it's gonna grow them. Because if you always save them, then you know what I'm saying. I mean, you're there if they need saving if it get too bad, but you letting them maneuver it on their own. So it's difficult. We can circle back because that's the whole episode.